So what happens is she comes and want to choke me. She comes and choke me.
Choke me.
I'm the martial artist. You think I do all them other moves, right? But since I'm a martial artist, I know stance. She choking me. Remember how I do? I do this and I turn away, right? Now watch this. I turn, pull this out, wham.
I heard that.
Wham. You know what I'm saying? Now watch this. Wham. Wham. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between the martial artist and the police officer.
But so I come up that right now. I want to choke you.
Bam. Boom. Boom.
You mean that thing? It just turned like it ain't nothing, and it's so packed.
But see, if I was in a real, see, I did that something like if it was going for real, like you came and choked me, like you really choked me, I would have came up like this.
Yep.
And said, wham! And I leave it loose in my hand so I can let it loose here, so I can come back to you. You don't never hold it tight. You only hold it tight at impact,
This ain't
and you loosen it so it can go through. And if I'm mean, since I know how to use it, I'll flip it around.
Your nose is on the bed.
Flip it around.
Put it on the bed.
So when you hit,
Yeah.
do that. Oh.
Yeah, but then, but see, if you hold it, now hit me and keep it
Like
tight.
where you sleep at.
I can take it from you. But see, since you got it like that, guess how I'm gonna take it from you. I come here, right
I put
here.
it down.
You got your hands on it? Now watch this. I'm doing it slow, okay? Now you remember, I'm using the nub. I grab here,
Put on her bed.
grab here, I step. Now watch what I do.
Where about?
On her, like where she sleep.
If I was
Exactly
mean,
what I said.
I'll hold your hand
He
here
said
so you
where you
can't do
sleep.
nothing. Put my hand in here.
What you doing?
Yeah.
I figured that. I figured that. So
So I
go ahead. You don't hold
Put
it
it where,
tight.
me and
Yeah,
Brandon
you hit,
put it where.
because that's, even a light touch, they feel
They feel
it.
it.
So once you have it tight, once you feel you hit them, you let it loose, so it comes through. Right, but if you keep it tight, I can grab it.
Blanche.
I can grab it. So you always keep it loose. All right, so if you're not supposed like some people, they don't know how to use it. They try to jam it. That's it. You go to jail.
Really?
If you're not supposed to jam it. Because if I hit you hard enough, I can get into your organs and hurt stuff.
That's
But
on
I'm,
purpose, ain't it?
remember, it's self-defense.
Yeah, and you know what? Every fighter I've seen who be fighting, it's hard to, they ain't gonna fight. They always in self-defense.
It's always in self-defense. So you gotta remember, these are used for many different things. So like, if I'm doing Kyle McGraw, watch this move. Record this one. Guy comes up, if I got this, the knife stick, the guy comes up, come to choke me. Here, I can use this right here, step back, catch you at the bottom of your foot, snatch you up. All right?
He is up in there.
All right, come and choke me another way. I can come over here, cause the break.
Ooh, that's already. It's already
Okay.
broke. I'm talking how you turn like that. If I got you and you turn,
Right.
All right, now do it sometimes again.
It's hard to hold
It's
on.
hard to hold on.
See, this the simple. Look, if y'all check this out, a lot of people teach Kyle McGraw trying to make stuff so hard. It doesn't take much to get out of a choke. If somebody's choking you, all you got to do is turn to break the hold. And people say, "Oh, that won't work in a real fight." Yes, it does. If he comes and chokes, and I step back and turn, his momentum's coming this way. All right? Not let alone I got a weapon. But I'm just not using the weapon right now. But it doesn't matter how hard he chokes me. I don't care how big he is. Especially if I got a weapon. If he comes and chokes me, choke me hard as you can.
I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
All right, all I got to do is
I got
turn to get away. He's already away. He's coming into me. Now, for you little, what you call it, smart at it, martial art, that won't work in a real fight. But I got a weapon in my hand too. And this is a trained weapon. There's a lot of things I could do. I don't care how big he is if he chokes me.
Okay,
He-
but I just see him doing all those push-ups.
Yeah, that's all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
If I got a weapon and he comes in and he chokes me, when I step back and turn, I'm turning and striking. Look what I did. I struck here, and as he comes through, I turn back around and hit again. So I'm gonna do this for test purposes only because I don't want to hurt my parent. All right?
Thank you.
So he's gonna come up on me and him talking. He mad, and he just reach up and start choking me. Turn, bam. He goes all the way through
And come
because I
back
take that momentum. If he comes back, that's the worst thing he can do. Bam! I ain't gonna let him choke me again. You get what I'm saying? I got a weapon. Whack, whack, whack. Now, suppose I didn't have a weapon.
Yeah, I got you now. You ain't
Huh?
got nothing.
So everybody always talking about, hey Train, I don't never see you do nothing with folks that with your hands and all that type of stuff. I don't think that stuff really works. All right, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something very simple.
And don't hold back. Show 'em what you got.
All right, they do all this crazy stuff to get people to break holes. All right, I'm gonna show you 2 ways how to fight when you get put in a choke. Watch close. First move, he comes in the choke, he lays it in. You see I'm back on my heel. All I gotta do is follow my heels and follow him through. And look, that was soft. He'll tell you, he didn't fall on his
Wait a
own.
minute.
And see, he was surprised.
Wait a minute. This is my pocket. Let's see that again. It's the replay on this one.
All right, and he's coming at me hard. So he's not a martial artist. He's really somebody that, he's a parent. He wants to see how this stuff works because people think it don't work in real life. I usually don't show people this stuff, but I'm doing this just for y'all Kyle McGraw folk that do all that stuff and think it take all. It don't take all that. This is self-defense, not self-defense to beat down. It's just self-defense. And I'm only gonna go at half speed. He's gonna go at full speed. Now watch what happens just at half speed. Ready? Go. Now tell me that don't work. That's half speed. Look where he at. Now just think if I was mean. And he came at me hard.
Hey, you are me.
He came at me hard. He didn't know what I was gonna do, but it's half speed and it's simple stuff. Let's go slow motion so they can see it. The guy comes in and chokes. I go with the choke. This is called a back stance. My hands come over. I catch one side of the arm, pushing it down. Catch the other part of the arm, turning him up. See where he's at? Then I turn his momentum toward him. He's off of me. It's not that hard, guys. It don't take all that to defend yourself. And if I got him on the ground, by the time he get up, I'm moving out the area.
Why?
Because I don't want to fight. Now, some of y'all do a move like that, then y'all want to hit on the guy and boom, 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 because y'all doing that for your cool stuff. You don't have to do it. Once he on the ground, I'm done. I ain't going down there messing with him. I got him down there and I moved. That's one way to get the choke off for you. Now I'm gonna show y'all something so simple that Kyle McGraw people won't never tell you. If somebody chokes you, what to do. Now, I usually charge for this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you this one for free. He doesn't know what I'm gonna do. He's gonna come at me as a full attacker, a trained martial artist against an attacker, former boxer and all that type of stuff. Whenever he's ready, he's gonna come choke me and watch what I do. Ask him what he's thinking about right now. What are you thinking about?
To breathe.
Ask him what he's thinking about.
Heart attack.
What did you forget to do when I hit you?
Choke you.
And I only hit him at 30%. Most of what he felt was him coming toward me. And I didn't even punch him hard. I snap punched him. Didn't I? I just pow. Now just think if I went at 100%,
Ooh, no.
I would have sat him down. If both of his hands are up here, and I only got one hand, my hands are free. I don't have to worry about doing stuff like reach and grab, hand comes up, all this stuff. No, I'm in a real fight. His hands are up here. The only thing he got is his legs, and if he's moving forward, he's not using them. Once I feel him coming and take the step, I let him walk into this. And to be nice, I hit him to his chest. Let me show you where I hit him at. This is training. I hit him in the chest just to knock the wind out of him. In a real fight, see this knuckle right here? I'm gonna hit him right here.
It's soft.
Watch this. But this ain't a real fight, it's training. So I hit him there just so he can feel the wind coming out. All right? When he feels that wind, that's 10%. Look, 10. He's a tough guy. 30. All right? Now, anytime I go more than 100%, I open my hand. And it becomes deadly. 50%. Did y'all see that? I don't never train nobody past 50%, especially they ain't had no training because they can get hurt and I need a training partner. All right? But see, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. It don't take all that. Here go people. This is what I see on Kyle McGraw video. Come choke me. Kick him in the balls. But they have a trained person with him that when the guy does this, guess what he does? He flips with him. That ain't gonna, most of the time, that ain't gonna happen in a real fight. So if you really want to do, and see me having a nub, if I'm really mean to somebody, when they come to choke me, I step through and then drop the elbow. But you can't do that because you're not missing an arm. Because if my punch is past here, I know I can hit you with my nub. Did you see that? You should have heard a little of my voice go away because that choke is still there. But once this hit, it drives him away from it.
That motherfucker hard, dude.
And let me tell you something. If this can reach you, I know this can. So that's why I tell y'all have to understand adaptive training as well as training. But y'all only want to learn one way. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was teaching kicks. I don't have to kick him in the head when I'm fighting. If I want to do my little Kyle McGraw funny moves and stuff, he comes and chokes me. I can be mean, do the little Kyle McGraw move, bring him over, take his arm down, bring him down. Watch this. This is the Kyle McGraw stuff people love.
Kick him in the face.
Knee down, knee to the chest, elbow, take the head, choke him out, drop him to the ground. Why?
Oh,
Why?
hey guys, at all.
Why?
You don't need
Why
that.
y'all doing all that? Why? Because it's cool. Just be honest. It's cool
Yeah.
seeing somebody do all that. But you ain't got time to be cool when somebody's trying to take your booty. Take your
What you gotta
money.
do? What you gotta do?
You gotta get away.
Get away.
If he's choking me, this may not work. That may not work. This may not work. He might be too strong. But you know what will work? I don't care how big they are. Straight to the sternum, inside to their muscle. Boom. Look at that twist. Boom. If he's still holding on, he a dummy. Because I'm going to keep going until he lets me go. They say, well, there's somebody that come up and choke you to death. Let me tell you something first of all. When somebody's hands are going around my throat, I don't wait till they start choking me. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? If he walks up, me and him, first of all, I call this my podium stand. My hands are right here. What's up, dog? Do we really have to do this? And when he goes, bam! Look at that. Look where he is. Look where my nub is. If he wants to proceed to choke me, all right? He wants to fight through my nub to choke me. This hand is longer than the nub. Guess what happens then? Proceed to try to choke me from here. You see, I think both of us went, pop my dentures out, pop your dentures out. We done knocked each other toothpicks out. You get what I'm saying? But y'all making this stuff too hard because you want to be pretty. Stuff like, get him here, then sweep him in the back leg. Ugh. He fall, you fall down on him with a suicide fall. Put him in the arm. No, I'm trying to stay away. I don't care what y'all say. All fights don't end. Well, I want him on the ground. all fights don't end up on the ground unless it becomes a tussle. Yes, there are certain times in life where you get in a bad situation that you don't know. You know the only time I get in a bad situation? When somebody sneaks up on me. This is a bad situation.
Yeah, I got it now.
All right? But he doesn't know martial arts.
I don't need to know. I got you.
He think he has me, but he doesn't know martial art. If I was a mean Carl McGraw guy, I'd do what's called a mule kick.
Ooh, that's cheating.
He said that's cheating. Ain't no rules. Now, check this out. If I was a real mean person, I'd reach up and grab his finger. Look, I don't care how hard he's squeezing me. Y'all check this out. I don't care how hard he's squeezing me. He can squeeze. I puff my chest up. I grab that finger.
Yeah.
May take a little while, but I'll get there. So he can hold on all he want to. And anytime he decides he want to let go, he can let go. And if he wants to try to punch me out there, he got that hand over there. Y'all say he's gonna try to punch me, right? If he throws a punch to hit me, look where he has to hit me up here or into the body. If he punches me to the head, punch me at the head, I'll step around with that punch and I will drop him. If he decides to punch me in the body, I'll step around here. Y'all making stuff hard. And this guy is not a student. He just up in here working with me and I'm showing y'all. This is what happens in a real fight. If he decides he's going to grab up under me, look, I secure his arm. Remember, I'm trained. He's not. I secure his arm. If he decides he wants to pick me up, gone. I let him have it. Pick me up, bro. I ain't gonna just let that, see that? I ain't just gonna let him pick me up. That's stupid. Man, what I do is I drop my butt. He goes to get me, just drop the butt. If I'm really mean, I'll pick my legs up and both of us go down. And if I want to get out of this hole, he can only squeeze me for so long before he gets tired. Right?
Yeah.
He keeps on squeezing. I keep the air in my body. He squeezes. I lock his elbow because you know why? I don't want him to get away. When he decides he wants to get away, look where my feet are. You feel where my feet are?
Up on top of my feet.
My feet are on his feet. When he decides he wants to get away, move your toes out from under my feet. Watch what happens. But tell him that don't feel good at all, do it?
No.
And if he decides, watch this, if he don't want my heels into his feet like this, he's gonna have to move his feet. That's when you lose. Y'all make it too hard. Then somebody's gonna say, I know y'all smart people, but what if you can't get to his feet? Let me tell you something. Squeeze me. When he squeezes me, this is the science of martial art. Your elbows will guide you to where their feet are. If he grabs me, if his elbow is here, I know from here down, unless he is a martial artist, his feet is going to line up with that elbow. Is that your foot?
Yeah, that's my foot.
See that? If he decides to move that foot and adjust to get away from me, the only way he can go is backwards. And if he's smart, he'll try to take this leg and hoist me in the middle. Put your leg between and try to hoist me in the middle, right? So guess what I do? If he tries to hit me in the ball, I call it give him the ball. He bring his knee up to hit me in the ball. He's on one leg, guys. I'm gonna mess his world up. I'm gonna catch that leg so he can't put it back down. You saw that? If I didn't let his leg go, both of us would fail. I feel like falling right now. You get what I'm saying? Y'all making stuff hard. And the stuff is not that hard. And this is just my level 1 to 2, Carl McGraw. I'm not talking about my level 3. Because level 3, I teach people how not just to do self-defense, but how to defend after doing self-defense. Let me give you an example. I'm going to do level 1. A level 1 Carl McGraw choking person. He chokes me, shoulders up, turn to escape, push away and run. Guarantee that works every time. Level 1. Level 2, he comes in for the choke. I grab an elbow in the arm and I turn. I move him away from me on the ground and I take off running. That's 1 and 2 that I teach. Level 3, 3, 4, and 5 is made for combat. That means if I'm teaching a police officer level 3, he comes in and chokes me, which is one of the dumbest things. Now he's getting a charge for assaulting the police officer. All right? I tell them the same move here, and as I turn them and flip them over, I go down with them. Watch this. I go down with them and make them continue to turn. I make them continue to turn. And then I tell them, give me your other hand. 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 And then we put them in the handcuff. Look, no knee on face, nothing. Small of the back. I'm controlling him. If he tries to raise his head, raise your head up. Look at that. Not on the spine, right on the butt. I'm controlling everything. And I easily put the handcuffs on. That's teaching handcuffing. That was real nice and slow. I didn't even hurt you, did I?
No, you didn't.
The bottom, you don't have to put your knee on people's head and all that type of stuff. All right, level 3. If I'm teaching a police officer how to put somebody in a handcuff, if he comes to, suppose he's coming to choke me. Being a police officer, I'm always ready for something to happen. If he comes to choke, the thumbs are the weakest part of the body. All I gotta do is, when he comes in to choke, grab the thumb, pull down. Take the elbow, push it over. Now, look where I am. People say this is a dangerous position, but it's really not. Because if he decides he wanna punch me in the cuckoo, I just take him onto the ground. He doesn't want to cooperate. Up, on his stomach. Knee to the butt. Up. See, he's trying to get away now. Watch this. Knee to the butt. All I did was push the elbow down.
Wow.
That's amazing, ain't it? That's for the other hand, handcuff. And if I'm not stupid, I'm going to have a partner too that's probably going to be helping. No knee on the back, none of that stuff. This is level 3 police.
Grandmaster,
Mm-hmm.
what if he has a weapon?
Run.
Then I got a gun and I got all this other stuff. You get what I'm saying? Now in the street it's a different thing. All right? But level 3 and stuff like that is different. So let me show you something. Let me tell you what would never happen to a police officer. He's never gonna come up and point a gun at me with all my people around.
He's gonna start shooting. Oh, I'm talking about like a wooden gun.
Right.
I mean, I'm talking about like something wooden, not like a gun.
See, people always want to know about stuff like that. What if somebody pointing a gun at your head and all that?
Give me your money.
You know what I do? I give them the money.
Give me your money.
Hey, you don't do anything.
If I give him the money, if that's all you want to say.
That's all I want. Give me your money.
Give him the money. You know what I do? I reach in my pocket, give him the money. Wait till the next paycheck. And he'll go on about his business. You feel what I'm saying? Now, all y'all learning all this other gun stuff. Now, the only reason I would take a gun from somebody, if I know for sure they are there to kill me. So I have to take a chance to survive. And everybody always got these little gun trees, like point a gun at me. They always got these little gun trees where they take a gun. But you can always reach and grab and miss the gun. I'm telling you right now, if somebody's pointing a gun at you and they got at least 2 feet on you, don't mess with it. Unless you're super fast, you're gonna get shot. The only thing you can best wait for is the best outcome. If I know he's gonna kill me, this is how I know he's gonna kill me. If his hand is fully on the trigger and that joker's cocked, I know he's coming for murder. If he's just pointing a gun at me, you know what he do? Give me your money. Give me your money.
Give me your money.
I give him what he wants. You know what I'm saying? But if a guy actually just comes and holds a gun on me, and I know he's really gonna kill me, I look at the muzzle, and I always go in the direction of the muzzle. I never try to take a weapon from nobody. Most of the time, I did one time, but it was luck. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was luck. And my adrenaline was way up here. Well, when I was in Iraq, the guy pointed a gun at me, and I took it from him, but it was like a reflex, because he didn't know what was going on. Next thing I know, I had the gun. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really just try to take weapons from people. I try to avoid taking weapons. Unless the weapon is on me, about to hurt me, about to kill me, that's different. I try to take those weapons from people. All right? So y'all got to understand, just because somebody point a gun, don't always mean you can take a gun. I don't care what kind of techniques they have. The only time I take stuff from folks, if I'm in full combat gear, chest protectors, all this type of stuff, oh yeah, you asking for a fight, it's combat. But just out on the street, I can cancel my credit cards, I can make more money, I can file for insurance, all that stuff. Not losing my life over a wallet. Can buy another wallet with credit cards and all that stuff. And I got fraud alerts on my cards. If they use my cards, the fraud's gonna take care of it. You have to think sensibly. A lot of stuff that these people are telling you in the martial arts world, it's not that hard to do things. You just have to be patient, alert, and brave. And you can move on with your life without no problems happening to you. But if you want to play the hero and try to take a gun and get shot, that's on you. But you got to understand this. In a real situation, if I know he's coming to kill me no matter what, because you know, when a black person said, all right, I'll be back, and he comes back, he's coming to kill me. Most likely if he tells me I'll be back, I'm going to try not to be there when he get back. But I always go with the muzzle. Whichever way the muzzle is pointing. This muzzle is pointing straight at me. All right? So I divide my body. So where are you actually aiming?
Right there in the center.
In the center. So that means in the center of my body, I could go either direction. But I like to go toward the open part of the body. Take it to his body. So if, note the distance. Here, I don't think I'm gonna try it. Because that trigger might be fast. Here, I got a chance. I got a chance. So if he points the gun up to me and he said, you know how we do, bring up person and just pull your gun out and say, what you gonna do now, dude?
What's up, man?
That's how fast it is. Because I saw it coming. I don't wait till he gets to, come here. I don't wait till he gets there and go like, Steve Austin, astronaut, a man barely alive. Ain't no telling. I go for the weapon once I see it coming out. We standing here talking. Let's do all that. Now you pull when you get ready. What's up, dog?
What's up, man? You got my money?
I'm already here. And they tell me like, well, he could turn the gun back on you and all this type of stuff. No, he done. Because once I get him here, I'm going to hold here. I'm going to take my nub. I'm going 100%. Crack. Breaking rib, breaking everything. Then I worry about the weapon. Look how I got his hand. I turn the weapon over and I break the arm down. Let it go.
I ain't gonna do it.
Oh,
It's my gun.
We'll just sit right here till my partner comes.
No, we won't.
Right. So look, he's gonna go for that, right? Guess what he forgot? If he's going for my leg, guess what he forgot he had?
What?
Guess what you forgot you had?
What?
The gun.
The gun.
The gun. You can't shoot. Look where the muzzle is. Look where the muzzle is. He forgot he had the what? What did you forget you had?
The gun. The gun.
You were worried about doing what?
Picking you up and throwing you down.
Guess what I grabbed?
The gun.
Guess where I pointed away from?
Up in there.
Away from me.
Uh-huh.
When we went down, I made sure it was over here. And if it's a Glock or something, it can't move without the slide. And if I want to be real mean, I turn this toward his thumb.
Ah!
Now I got him. He can't grab the trigger. He can't do nothing. If he'll tell you right now, he's in a bad situation. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep dropping my knee. Let the weapon go. Let the weapon
I
go.
ain't got it. I ain't resisting.
Now, what are we doing, sir? But y'all make this stuff too hard. And everybody gonna say, well, that's not a real gun. It's worse with a real gun, because what I did was I jammed his hand inside the trigger pull. His fingers twisted inside the trigger pull. And me being mean, I'm just saying let it go, but I know he couldn't let it go.
I couldn't let it go, and I wasn't resisting.
But
Stop resisting.
I was in fear of my life.
I was too.
But those are the type of things that I'm trying to teach people in the martial arts world, that it's not that hard. Like this right here, I got him right here. This is a threatening position for somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? He got two hands, it really don't bother him. But he just fixed it. Did you see what he just fixed?
Yeah.
What did you fix?
Take my hand out of my pocket.
But see, I had you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Where were your hands at first?
Pocket.
But look what my hand is. I'm winning. Because guess what he has to do? Get your hands out the pocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. I want you to take your hand, put your hand back in your pocket. I got you right here. Hand contact, close quarter fighting. I'm trying to get him somewhere. His hands in his pocket. Not even handcuffed. Me, I'm escorting him. I want him to pull his hands out fast as he can. Ready, go. Y'all didn't even see that, did
You
you?
know what I was finna do?
I know.
You know what I'm finna do?
You gonna try to block my arm?
Nothing on.
Right. And what did I do?
Come
You left
straight.
all that open, right?
And what the hand him was still in the pocket.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get it out.
Because
there.
what was your mind thinking about? Just getting this hand
his
off
hand
of
right
you.
here.
So when you go for that arm to get off, you open up, bam, I got you. And what was your other hand? Be honest.
In my
Still
pocket.
in your pocket. Because the mind perceives stuff. My hand versus his hand. And guess what his mind also said? Well, he ain't even got another hand over there. So I ain't even worried about that. But he should have. He underestimated the power of the handicap. So when he blocked, he was there. And where was I at?
Already in.
Breath out.
And I still
Now
got
check this out. If I was me, I can hug his arm here. All right? He decides he wants to take the other hand out of the pocket. I move over. And I got him here. This stuff ain't hard. And trust me, he can't do nothing here. And that, look, I'm holding him with a nub. If he tries to get away from my nub, I push with the elbow. If he don't want to do that, we'll say, do you know Jesus? You don't? Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Put your hand before the face of the God. Get all the way down. And that's with a nub. Think what you can do with a hand. You okay, sir?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
Fine.
All the things that we can do, but people make martial arts hard. I ain't got to get down there and stop him. Right now, in a real fight, his pride is hurt because he underestimated a handicap, dude. If anything, he don't want to try nothing else because it might turn out even worse.
Hey, man, look, man. It's over with, man.
And let me show y'all something. I hadn't thrown one kick. I hadn't did one arm bar. I ain't did one chokehold. And everything I showed you, how many times did I go to the ground with you?
Man.
Now.
Now.
I like that word. Now time.
And every muscle in my body is full. I can feel it.
And not only do what I do with my nub that I have to do as a disabled guy, I don't just put you in an arm bar. I stretch your body out. See that? I stretch the body out because I ain't got no hand to put here. You know, like other people do this. If I do this, watch what happens. You ready? I lose him.
Man, I got you.
Yeah, then he got me. But I'm a disabled guy, so I adjust for it. I put my hand here and I make his elbow come toward my body and I stretch his body out. If he tries to go over my nub now, try to go over my nub, he makes it worse. And if he wants to do anything, look, knee to the face, knee to the chest. And if I want to be real mean, I can drop him, get away. And this is all light work. Yeah, this is light stuff. I'm not even going 50% with them. Just think about if I go hard on somebody. And this is what happens when people come to my dojo. They see me doing this, they ain't see me going 50% because I make them, you remember that time, I make them crawl up out of here, dog. I make them crawl up out of this mug because they like, you didn't do that in the video. But I'm showing y'all now, don't mess with disabled people that can move like me. I will hurt your feelings. One of my favorite moves is we here and we get ready to fight. People don't even let me show you. Y'all ready for this? Watch this move right here. We get ready to fight, I do this. My hands are down. I guarantee you he's looking at my nub. This is a trick. You can't do it because you ain't missing enough. This is intriguing. Your mind goes, what the heck are you doing? And when we get ready to fight, I do this. You see, look, you see, did y'all see his eye? Guess what you think I'm about to hit you with? And when I come here, what you gonna do? And if he wants to punch with the other hand, now he gets the Superman punch. Well, see, y'all don't understand what's really going on because you've never seen it before. And I don't care how fast it goes. I'm gonna tell him when he's ready to fight, let's get ready to fight. All right? Tell me when you're ready. Let's fight. Trained martial artists, fighters. I bet y'all didn't even see what I did. What did I do?
Hit me in his total place, right there.
I'm being nice because if in a real fight, I'm gonna hit him right there and make sure he drops. But I think my mind thinks 2-3 moves ahead of somebody fighting me on the street. The person on the street is just trying to knock me out. A real person. Not a trained martial artist. If he's a trained martial artist, he knows very well not to run up on me anyway. He's gonna start the fight out from there. We both gonna be standing here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stand here till I ain't moving till you move, dog. We'll have a stalemate because I'm doing self-defense. I ain't attacking you. And as long as he's moving, I'm gonna move with him. And if he's smart, he would never attack.
But ain't smart.
See, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Trained fighter, fighter. That doesn't mean he can't fight. I'm trained to fight in any situation. And I was nice. Tell me what I did.
Elbowed me right to the chin.
He came in and said, what you said? I'm not a nice fighter. He tried to jam me up, but he jammed me. He put his fist there, and I came up here. I'm always ready to fight.
Yeah, I ain't even. Now that I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah, it's all fighting is all psychological. He got so worried about this, he didn't want to get hit with this, but he forgot about this. And I win a lot of fights.
Thunder, lightning.
This is my thunder lightning. And what happens is I hit people with this so many times, they get scared of getting hit with my nub, so they watch it. And what they don't fail to understand, if my nub can reach you, my fist definitely can. So if they block my nub here, look at that. There ain't nothing left to do. If he tries to block here, and look, he saw what he did, he threw a punch. I'm here. Look at that. I'm in my safe zone. He's gonna have to get through here with a kick or something to get to me. All right? I'm just holding him here.
And I step back.
So a smart person would step back and try to do what he did. And this is what happens in a martial arts tournament. They come in, I jam them, they step back and they want to throw a kick, block, whoop. They don't know what happened. It happens just that fast.
So that's step back. Is that a kicking thing or what?
If they were smart, they would pick their front leg up and throw a side kick. But they're trying to knock you out. So they always come from back here.
Or like when I step.
Mm-hmm.
And side kick.
That's roundhouse. Side kick is when you turn to push this way.
Okay.
But see what happens is my mind coordinates because I'm disabled. I can fight in my people fight I fight in a rectangle because I got one arm longer than the other. So when I cut my triangle off, I fight in right angles. So I always fight through my targets because I'm disabled.
Please say I should step back and just
Side kick, yeah.
like that.
But a lot of people don't think about that. Because guess why? They're gonna get jammed. Because if you step back and you do the side kick here, I'm gonna jam you with here. All right, and then I'm gonna push you off. Then I'm coming to the party. All right, but that's trained fighting. Unless you got the best side kick in the world to stop my hip, that's stronger than my other hip that ain't no hip, you better be able to kick soft enough to stop me. But I hadn't found a side kick that can stop me yet.
What a side kick? Side kick like that?
That's a roundhouse.
Oh.
Side kick when you come over to here. You have to come up and get me with a side kick. If you want to kick if you drop your leg back, drop your leg back. If you drop your leg back, and I know you're coming there, I'm gonna slide in here. That means you're gonna have to adjust your kicking. Right? This is an old trick. And step on the foot. Because you know why I'm stepping on his foot? Because if he wants to pick up and throw a side kick, he got to get his foot from up under my foot. So when he pulls up to throw the side kick, I'm moving.
Oh, side kick.
No. Even with the roundhouse, I'm moving. I'll move into the roundhouse. If you throw the side kick, you're going to step past me. Watch this, guys. We're here. See where I throw? I'm stepping here. He wants to pick that leg up, throw the side kick. I move.
And
Spun him around. Because it's called science of martial arts. Your body's going to do certain things no matter what you say. I don't care what nobody said. Unless you're a superhuman martial arts, like on Black Belt Theater, your body only moves in certain directions once momentum starts. If his momentum is coming this way, I'm going to use his momentum to keep him going. He can't stop. And I done added more. This is the science. It's called inertia. He's coming. I'm using his inertia to take him through. A lot of people say using his weight against him. But no, I'm using inertia. Science is something in motion will continue in motion till something stops it. But what I do is his motion is coming, and I keep his motion going. Science, you can't beat science.
All out the door. Go out the door.
And the way judo works, judo is about using leverage. It's like a podium.
I seen that on this show one time. I don't know who it was. I don't know what it was. Same thing you said on the beheaded to you. He was this fellow, and I flipped him because I did the same thing he did. He was a great big old dude, and he was coming in, right? I took it on, and I just getting the hip toss because he was already headed forward.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody like, dang man, you know that shit on. Yeah. I don't know nothing. I mean, it's out there. What that on? It was a show I was seeing it on. He said, you don't care how big they are, when they heading forward,
All that weight's
all the
coming
weight's
forward.
coming in.
And see, let me tell you what I teach my guys in judo. In judo tournaments, there's no punching.
Ain't no punching.
No. So like when we try to do hip tosses, come on this side so they can see the hip toss. So come all the way over here. So in judo, we try to get up under the guy and throw the hip toss. And people say, that won't work in a real fight. Of course it don't, because it's a tournament. I'm not afraid to do this in a tournament because guess what I know? He's not allowed to punch me in the tournament. Right? But if I'm in the streets, one, I never turn my back to somebody. If I do have to turn my back to somebody, it's not a judo tournament if I want to throw him. If he comes at me and I want to throw him, I'm covering up, I'm striking first. Bam! Then I'm striking again. Bam! I open him up. Then I go for the toss. Hand goes down, I strike again, get him up, then I throw him over my hip. Look at my body. I take the leverage of his head after the strike and I pull him down. No, I'm not throwing him.
Oh.
No. And I throw him. Right? I did it soft because I don't want to throw him. But I can throw in full motion.
You told me that's why I was expecting it.
In full motion, he can't stop it. But when they know what's coming, when your student know what's coming, they roll. But in a real fight, he can't stop it.
He won't move.
He's going
Like
over.
the time, one time you flipped me like nobody did. I said, what in the world? I don't know what you did that day.
It's called, I stood you up. When you came in, I stood you up here, and I stood you up. But you didn't know nothing at the time. So when you didn't know, when I stood you up, when I went to throw you, it was too late because it was going so fast. But see, people don't understand. This is training. Come at me. That's training. All right? Because I don't want to hurt you, right? Now look, I'm just going to go 30%. I'm not going to throw you. In a real fight, it's like this. He comes in, cover. Did you feel that? All right, there's a guy, RJ. He's from the Virgin Islands. This is one of the techniques he fight. Somebody comes in, he covers, and he's striking. Feel it now? That's what I do in a real fight. Because once I strike, it opens him up. I'm inside of his rib. Now he's ready for the throw. You can't stop it. And if he stay on me,
I wasn't expecting that one.
that's the real fight.
How the hell? Come back here. Come back here.
See, I stopped him. All right. Now what happens is his momentum is still coming. Okay, stay leaning. He's still leaning. So I bring the momentum with me. Here. Ready? He's here. He's on me. My nub's here, and I step through here. And if he tries to stop it, I twist my hips. You see what I'm doing? Twist. Boom. Shoulder. Can't stop it.
Did he slam so hard?
I see skin.
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
But see, what happens is
You
people be
surprising me,
watching.
man. I mean,
What happens is people see training, they go like, well, you took a little hop and all that. No, in training, I don't want to hurt my partner. When I throw him, I want him to be able to get up so we can keep training. I don't want to throw him and hurt him. Now let me show you what y'all saw before y'all try to act stupid. When he came in fast, I did this. I was talking, and he kind of leaned forward, and I hopped a little bit. That's so I wouldn't hurt him. Because if I tried to do the move from here, I would have hit the inside of his leg. That is a move, but that's a dangerous move. All right? If I hit the inside of his leg, I'll come up under to the shoulder, to the arm, and I'll step through with this leg and pull down. I got his foot. He ain't going nowhere. I got you.
I got you now.
Give me then.
I got you.
Come on.
I got you. I got you now.
I feel like he does.
I got him.
But he's on the ground. Who got who?
I got you.
Fat down. But that's a more advanced move. And when he was doing that, I didn't want my knee hit. He got to go to work. I don't want to put a Charlie horse in his leg, so I was trying to do a technique without hurting
I
him.
told you I'm coming up here. I'm back. I mean, I'm signing up now.
So you got to remember, guys, when you learn this stuff, you never want to hurt your partner. Like these guys, some of these guys are built to get thrown all over the place with their sensei, and before they put their stuff on the video, they practice it and all that. But this stuff ain't no joke. I love the cover move that my brother from the Virgin Island does. He covers up, and as he covers up, his elbows are out and his arms are up, so that when the guy comes in, he drives into him. His step is with my step. I'm in, here, you feel it? Here, I'm going in slow motion. Here, driving through my target. I get him going in one direction, then I bring him back another direction. He can't never stop it.
That's the fifth time. Every time.
There's some guys from the Swan Academy that I love. They're good. I love what they do. They're good at taking people in one direction, then taking them back another. I love it. They'll have you going this way, and then they'll take you back this way and bring you down. You can't stop. It's called science. The body moves a certain way. If his body's going this way and I stop it, then I take his energy and bring it back. Even from here, look, I got his coat, I got his head. What controls the fall? Is it this? Is it this? Or is it the nub?
I think it's this.
No, it's the nub. Now, let me tell you why. This is so he won't get away. This is to get his body offline. This is to take his head with this. Where's that pointing? At your head, right?
Yeah.
Guess where you're going? You're going to go
head.
down toward that hat, and then I'm going to change your direction. You can't stop it.
How do you keep falling for the same step 18 times?
Because, listen,
I can't
and y'all pay attention to this. The only time a person can stop it if they're trained in martial arts. He's not trained. Most people you fight on the street aren't trained. It don't matter how many times I do this move, he's not going to figure out until I tell him this. You want to tell you how to beat the movie?
I won't.
You ain't gonna figure it out. You gotta be taught.
I don't want to figure it out yet.
Okay. Until he realizes, he might figure it out though. Let's try it again, see if he can figure it out. I got the arm. I got the head. I got the hip. I got the arm here, pulling the body. I got the hip into the body. What's controlling the throw?
That nub.
That nub. So how are you gonna stop the throw?
Lean back. No.
What did you lean into?
Hell.
You leaned
I
into
can't.
the nub.
I'm twisted. Oh, lean forward.
Ah! I wanted him to figure it out for himself.
He said.
Watch this.
And
Watch how he can beat this.
And
Watch this. Here. Now step over my leg. No, just take this front leg and step over my. When I get ready to throw, you step over. Ready to go. Step over. You beat it. Because now, guess what all you got to do? They're hurting me. Oh, now we're in another fight. And I'm in trouble because guess why? I don't have another arm to fight with. I can only hope this will get him off of me. And if he's bigger and stronger than me, hope my Obamacare is paid. Oh, I'm a veteran. But he has, see what I'm
he
saying?
figured it out.
Right. But people in the street don't know to do that. And even though he knows that now, since I know you know that, guess what I have to do now?
You have to try to hold it
I
right.
got to change it up. So watch this guy. You know how to get out of it, right?
I'm not supposed to say on
Now,
camera.
Oh, no,
I'm
you
not
did
supposed
it.
to say on camera.
no, it don't matter.
Oh, no, it's okay. You did it right.
Check this out. Now, he knows how to get out. Block, punch, jab, right? Step in, here comes boom, here comes here. He knows now that he can step over and get out, right? But guess what he don't know? When he goes for this hug, right? I can block it right here, right? Because he's coming for the hug. Now watch this. Y'all see this now?
Hip toss. Hip toss. Hip toss.
That's why we learn many ways to do our self-defense.
Told him bad hip.
And it wasn't a hip toss. It was a leg toss. It just looked like a hip because you came over there. Let me show what it feels like. Because you had the momentum. Okay, you see that? Feel right there. Come all the way down. See that? That's what you feel. You feel it? So when I had you like this to take you over, and you stepped across, I went for this back leg then. So watch what happened. I'm gonna go slow. Get your balance, all right? I spread the back. Look where you're at.
Wait. Oh, let's spread it out.
This is called a front stance. I go into a front stance. Look where we're at.
Almost on the floor.
So guess what you're gonna want to do? You want to get your balance. You see what you just did? What did you do first? You tried to stand up, right? Look where I am.
You did that.
All right. So what I do, I go up and I change your direction. I go up with you to change the direction. You see how you hugging me? I take this leg, push into the body.
And you still hold there and all.
Yep. Just in case you might want to kick or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, you have to learn different ways to get out of self-defense. Because if something don't work, you move to the next thing. Then you move to the next thing. You move to the next thing. Does it all? Is it 100% guaranteed? No.
Ain't that
Because size does matter. Because if he was bigger than me, how much you weigh?
I'm down about 188, 199.
See, he's 188, I'm 230. I got weight on him, I got size. But he has stronger hands than me because, tell him what you do for a living.
Work.
Guess what I do for a living?
Sleep and eat.
Sleep and eat, teach martial arts, and travel the world.
Travel the world.
Look at my hands. Look at his hand. He's a tough man. So I can't fight him like I do in a dojo in a real fight. First of all, I'll try to get away from him. Let's not hook down. You know it now, don't you? All right? So that's why I know he can box. Y'all didn't know that. So if he wants to go boxing move on me, y'all didn't see that. Y'all see what he, show what you did again. Show that boxing move again. Boom. He already hate boxers. Y'all didn't even see that. He already hit me. But guess what all boxers do when they hit you though? What did you do after you hit me?
Bag up.
Biggest mistake in his life. Because after he hit me and he didn't come at me, he bagged up. Guess what I'm about to do now? And a boxer is trained after they bag up to do what? Come forward.
Proceed.
And as he comes forward, go. I'm blocking. I'm blocking. Now I'm coming in, blocking. Take it here. But you have to know these things. You got to train on. It just don't happen overnight. Because you mess up and get with a good boxer, they're gonna knock you out.
Because every pump, they gonna hit bag up.
Yeah. Blam, 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 and they're gonna bag up.
Then they bag. You know.
Right. You know what I do? When they hit me with the first one, I go bam. Thank God he didn't hit me in the face. That's right. You feel me? Oh, I'll be like, when a boxer first hits me and he hits me in the body, I go, ooh, thank God. Ooh, 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 now I got him now.
Because now I'm finna.
You about to fade back. Now watch this. You know, go slower. Watch this fade back. Boom, he didn't hit me. Boom, boom, bam. See, I use legs too. I just caught up with the leg.
Yeah, but I ain't martial arts, so I don't kick.
It ain't my fault. This is why I say when a boxer punches me, his first punches to my body, this is what I do. Lord, I'd like to thank you that this man did not hit me in the face the way he just hit me in my body. And if y'all don't understand that prayer, you never fought a boxer before. Because if a boxer, bare knuckles, hits me in my mouth, you know what's gonna happen? This is what you call the Mike Tyson. He's gonna hit me like this and go like, what better am I in martial arts? Because real boxers can hit. This is softball, especially my mouth. And I already got broken 5 places. He's gonna mess up and break the other stuff off. But see, y'all have to understand. That's why I be glad when the boxer does they 1, 2, 3 to my body, I can recuperate faster than he 1, 2, 3 to my face. Because if they hit you in the face 1, 2, 3, show them how fast you punch. You see what my head did? What did I do? Can you see? Can I see? If you hit, look, if you hit me in my face and my head does, what? It's over. A real boxer. But this is what happened when I fight a boxer. He hits, if the first punch is to the face, this is what it is, boom.
Now I gotta come over here.
I want that 1, 2, 3 on that 1, 2. When I feel that first punch, I know if a boxer hits me. And I know when a street fighter hits me. If they go for my head, they going for a knockout. First punch, I'm moving. Covering. And you mess up and let me get this far away from you, and you coming, I'm coming right at you. No hands up or nothing. And I'm coming right for you. Bam. I'm covering up elbows and everything.
Elbow.
Some people say answer. I don't answer the phone. I put my hands all the way up like this. And look, I'm peeping that little hole. Because guess what? If you punching me, you in front of me. You like put your fist up. If you hit me here, put it up in from here, and you punch me. I know that's your left hand. How did I know that was your left hand?
Because you see it.
So when you hit me, your knuckles can feel it. That's your left hand. Come on. That's my right hand. So guess what I'm gonna do? I don't have a right hand. Guess what I'm gonna do? You throw that punch, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna give you this. Guess why I won't turn the other way? Watch this. What if I turn this way? No, look at my head.
Oh, okay.
Look, bam! You see, I gotta know how to fight as a disabled guy.
Oh, hey,
You see what I'm saying? If you hit me here, bam, I'm coming here. And I know 1, 2, 3 is what?
That's it.
That's it. You're gonna bag up. It's just your instinct.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come back. But I never turn to a boxer this way. Because if I turn this way, I block this one, right? But look, bam, head open. And if I come up too high to block it, it got all that. So I try to protect my head. Here, bam, bam. All that kick me punching. I seen people go down from a kick me
Yeah.
punch. And then you ain't got no gloves on and you hit me in the kick me. That's even worse. These jokers going down getting punched in the kick me with gloves on. Think what you gotta do with your bare hand.
I seen a person. I seen somebody did something. Oh, Mike Tyson, coolest thing I ever seen do. He is the only guy I ever seen do this. Do his hook, and he come up.
Oh, yeah.
That's very.
I call that gunslinging.
Yeah, that's
That's
something.
what I do that when just like I got one on. I do that.
You do?
Yeah, like if somebody throw a punch, I go here, I drop down, shot across your face. Because you think I'm blocking here, don't throw. You think I'm coming here, so you ready to punch for that one, right? Come down the face. Or I do a number like this. Watch this. Punch it towards your face, punch it towards your face. Right? You see where you are? Now watch this. Turn. Watch me flex my hip. And that's smooth. And I do it fast, because you got to do it off the punch. So when the punch comes, go pull the punch. Bam! Try to be off the punch. But I do it hard. So what happens is people see me getting hit in the match. They don't see this. And then they see the guy go down. They don't know what happened. Because what happens is I get hit, this what happens. Bam! Boom! Because he out of breath. I just knocked all his breath out. And this happens fast. I'm doing stuff in slow motion, right? But that stuff happens fast in the ring. People don't see that stuff. The first thing, but they say it don't work. It don't work. Then when they get up here, they find out it worked. And you done seen folks come up. Remember that one dude? He got mad. I didn't know we were punching. What? Remember, one time tried to throw me through the door, remember? Because he was way bigger than me, tried to pick me up and slam me into the door. I did that little turn on, then he picked me up. Dude picked me up like this. He was like, what, 350? He picked me up, he was running. We hit the door, and what did I do to him? I reached my hand under like this, and I grabbed his head, and I took my nub, and I said, "Whoop." How fast did he go down, bro? And then what did he do? He picked up his stuff and grabbed his bag and left. This is my testimony right here. When I put that big 350-pound boy down, he just got up, got his bag, and walked out. Never said, we never saw him again, did we?
I ain't seen him.
Cracked my door. Remember, he threw me into the door. And I said, bam! He just got up.
Some. You got to hold him same with that.
Oh, you can go both ways. You got other ones got sensors on them. You just want to work your legs together once you do it. It's not on either right now.
You ain't?
Now let's see, plug it up. The buttons came on? No, because it's not plugged up. So when we're doing all this martial arts stuff, you gotta remember, there's training in the dojo, fighting for a tournament, and fighting in the streets are two different things. And the way I handle people in the street is not the way I handle people in the dojo and on video. The way I handle people in the tournament is not the way I handle people in the street. So don't underestimate what you see me doing in the tournament that I do in the street. Now there's some stuff I do in the tournament I can do in the street because I know that guy don't know no martial art. There's swift kicks. Well, I've done times when I was in the street fighting as a police officer, I've done swift kicks. The guy, that's when I had two hands though. I told the guy, calm down, calm down. This is my podium stand. My hands here, I can get to the person faster. And the guy got mad and he charged me. Right there. You know what all I did to stop the fight? You wouldn't even believe it. Put my hands up and I stepped back. Didn't have to shoot nobody or nothing. And I pushed him with such force his mind said, oh heck. It's a way you can push somebody to make them think that they really want to fight, especially if they're bigger than you. He was bigger than me. When he came in, he grabbed me, he pulled me down, and I reached my hands up, came right through here. Looked like I can't miss you here. My fist come in and I bent down. Oh, dude, really? You want to go to jail tonight?
Hey, man,
Let's talk about this, dog. No gun pull, nobody tagged. His whole mindset changed when that happened. And there's been times people came to choke. I can do some crazy stuff to people in combat that I can't do in real life.
I believe it was something you showed a long time ago. I mean, I seen you doing. I was like, what the heck is he doing? I'm always like, what is he doing? So, and then and you showed me how it actually is, and I did it on somebody. They were like, it was phenomenal. This is almost kids shit. You know how you spell it.
Bam! Yep.
Yeah, right there.
That's how Tai Chi moves.
And
Remember I told you?
yeah, I like, man, what is it? I'm like, what is he doing? I mean, seriously, I'm saying, I was like, that ain't gonna work. He said, come on. I go, oh, here we go. But, hey, man, what you know what doing? You can put a few things you put on folks, they'll kind of like eat up on for you.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what's happened in my life. They call me Kung Fu guy, not because I did Kung Fu, just because people know that I'm really dangerous now. But they had to see it though. I can talk all I want to, but when them guys tried to jump on me, we came up here and the guy tried to jump on me. Remember I was letting them teach jiu-jitsu in here. And I was letting them roll on the floor. And he started talking about, I didn't really know jiu-jitsu. I'm like, dude, I'm letting you do this. He said, well, I bet I could do it. Remember, we stood up, he got ready to fight, and I said, I faked him with this arm, and right when he looked at it, I caught him dead in the face. Wham, right by the head, knocked him cold out. Remember, we went and sat down on the bench to wait till he woke up. And when he woke up, we saw him, we tell him, you all right? You need us to take you to the doctor? He never came back, did he? Remember, he was supposed to be teaching jiu-jitsu. Remember, he was telling them cell phones and stuff. You know, they supposed to be going. Everybody that came in here that got put down never came back.
But so, if I get put down, I'm coming back because I want to find out how you did. I want to learn more.
See, they shame because they talk crazy. See, you never came in here talking crazy to me. They talk crazy on Facebook.
What, man? What's up, man?
Yeah. And like, you know, when he came in here, you talk about, well, I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu and all that. Bro, that don't mean nothing in a fight. I think all your certificates are fake. If I have one certificate up there, that don't mean nothing. That's for decorations. That's for y'all. It ain't for me, because I know who I am. Remember the first, he went up under, remember the time, this is what he did to me, y'all. We were standing like this, he went to go up under me, and I caught him like this, and I cranked him. I had hold of my gi like this. And remember, he tried to get out, and I just cranked him. I said, dude, you can tap anytime you want to. And what did he do? He just passed out. I said, and I let him go and he hit the ground. I said, this dude rather pass out than tap out. And then we went, and then when he woke up, he said, I cheated. Remember, you cheated.
Yeah.
And then he said, let's go, no gi. I said, I ain't taking my gi off. I don't fight with my gi off. You in my dojo, you fight by my rules. If you don't want to put a gi on, that's your problem. I'm fighting with my gi on. I'm leaving. Bye. You don't tell me to come in my dojo and tell me how to fight.
Change the rules.
Right.
So that be the like same thing. I'm gonna hit at your house and say, hey man, put my feet up on your couch and tell you, hey man, so and so. No, this is my house. You don't do what you want to at my house.
And
You do what I say.
then that one time goes, remember that one dude came from Jonesboro and said, I heard how you do stuff, but we're not punching in our jiu-jitsu and all that stuff. I said, so we're not using our hands? He said, yeah. I don't have a hand, do I? And then Mama D thought this was the funniest thing. We lined up like this. Mama D knew exactly what was about to happen. I lined up like this, and I had my nub out in front of me like this, and I faked with my hand, because we ain't supposed to be hitting with punches. You should have known the rule, right? I faked with my hand, and he went to block it, and I said, pop! Dead in the eye with my nub. Bam! Knocked him dead out. I said, I didn't use no hands on him. We're good.
You know, like this fella in my hometown, he had and he and I was for practice. I ain't no fighting now. Practice. You know, when you practice, get in, you block, you know, uppercut down. So we get now. I come like this. I'm playing around. Like, come on, ready? And he come in, brrr, I fell back. Okay. I hit him, bam, bam.
That's all it took, didn't it?
Cut it right across the head. Take, really, had to take him up to the hospital and sew him up right there.
You got them gloves on?
Yeah, I hit
Ripped
twice.
him up, didn't
I
you?
hit twice. He would come in. I fell in. Come in, very right. Man,
Imagine that, boy.
he was out cold.
But see what they got, they start off fast, thinking we big guys and don't have no cardio. That's what happened with that dude when he picked me up. Remember we had went that first round, it was, oh, it's a tie. I'm like, no, I beat you. And he got mad and picked me up, tried to throw me into the door, and I caught that joke and I flipped him down, stepped that big boy down. That joke just got up and got his stuff. We'll never forget that. We should have had that video.
You know what,
He just got up and got his stuff and left.
But you know what though? It's a, you know, a lot of folks be saying, man, you ain't no 60 years old. I am. Man, you ain't 60 years old.
Yeah. He talking about me the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can't be that age. I'm like, well, that ain't the point. Thank you guys for tuning in. We gotta get up out of here. Gonna have our phone calls from the wife and stuff. So gonna get up here. Hey, we'll be back Tuesday. We'll be in the dojo by 4:30, 5 o'clock. Y'all wanna catch in some more stuff, I'll get y'all up on some stuff. But glad you guys tuned in. This is a very long video, so I'll break it down into pieces so y'all can check it out. Whew. Peace. Go, Mom. And remember, you can't keep a good man down no matter how hard you try. But if you think you can, I'll be your huckleberry.